Welcome back. On this week's edition of Tax Talk, we're discussing a topic that is rather crucial for every taxpayer, that is the taxpayer profile maintenance compliance, and which is why I'm now joined in the studio by Ndobeko Dlamini, ERS Director for Communications and Marketing, and of course Ms. Cebo Lenkosi Mahlalela, ERS Manager, Taxpayer Education and Information. Ladies, thank you both for coming through. How are you doing?
We are good. Thanks, Notsile. A very good afternoon to you and to our viewers at home.
Perfect. Let's get to it. Ndobeko, I'd like to start with you, Nkosi. Why is it important for taxpayer to maintain their profiles?
Thank you so much, Notsile. I think today we're touching on a very important topic for our taxpayers. So taxpayer profile maintenance is essential in ensuring that we as the ERS have the most updated information of our clients.
Yes.
It's not just a local requirement for us. We utilize best practice by following international standards called TADAT. And for us, we really encourage our clients to remember that registration isn't just a once-off event. It's an ongoing responsibility. And our call to our clients is to ensure that they keep their profiles updated, because that helps us as the ERS communicate smoothly with our clients and ensure that our service delivery is up to standard.
Well, my apologies. When we talk about profile maintenance, what needs updating? Perhaps you could, give our audience or the clients examples, any contacts, documents, those kind of specifics.
Thank you so much, Natalie. Good afternoon to you once again, and to our viewers as well. So to respond to the question, what exactly needs to be updated when it changes? It's literally everything. If there's any change that happens in your operations or in your details, we request you to make sure that you update the ERS. I will make examples. For instance, if your email address changes, could be that you are adding another email address, or you're just changing your email address. Please ensure that you update the ERS about that change. Yes. You will recall that lately we are taking advantage of the latest technologies and the workflows, and it's very important. Actually, the email address plays a bigger role in connecting your profile to the new systems that are out there. I'll make an example of TaxEase. For you to log into TaxEase, you need to have a valid email address, and then for you to access your profile using that email address, it should be linked to your profile in the ERS. So it's very important that if your email address happens to change, please update the ERS so that we will update that detail in your profile. I also make another example of a phone number. We know that lately in Eswatini, we now have a number, or the number of service providers have added, So people might have new numbers, or you might have changed your number. Imagine we are sending bulk SMSs, we are sending communication to our clients, and we're still using your old phone number just because when you changed your number, you forgot to update your profile. So it's very important, because if you don't do that, then you will miss out on all those communications. Another big one could be change in the ownership of that business, which in this instance could be the directors. I mean, we know businesses do come across changes. Some directors leave this company and go to the other. Yes. We need that information to be updated in your profile, because then we'll still be attaching that other director to this business, yet is no longer a director of this company. So it's very important. If you happen to update your Form J, ensure that you update your profile with the ERS with the latest details in your Form J. Another change, this is quite a lot. Another change could be your physical address. Okay. When you opened your business, you might have been operating in Manzina, making an example, and now because of growth, or you just changed for whatever reason, please ensure that you update us, because sometimes we really want to address our content to specific regions, or we'll be using actually different aspects how we categorize our clients. We will think that you're still in Manzini, yet you're no longer there. You have now moved to the capital city, for instance. Please do update your details. This also speaks to the VAT certificate. It's aligned to your physical location, because we'll be expecting you to display your VAT certificate. Maybe I'll end also with the public officer detail. That's also very key. Yes. Public officer happens to be this individual who speaks on behalf of the company, so he's a representative of the company between the company and the ERS. Imagine now ERS taking instruction from an individual on behalf of a company that they no longer represent, just because we still have that person's detail in your profile, we will take that instruction, unfortunately, because you didn't update your profile, and it might really not be looking good. Maybe I'll just end with bank details. That's also very important. Even as we engage and deal with our clients, there are instances where you find that you are due for a refund. You might need to pay you a refund. Imagine having that delay where ERS has paid you a refund and it's stuck, or it even bounces back because of that old detail of a bank account you forgot to update us. Even if you do add different bank accounts, probably because of growth, you might also be doing that. So we would like to encourage our clients, do not despise any change that might happen in your operations. If it touches to your detail, ensure that you update the ERS for smooth transition, and also that we'll be able to communicate with you effectively.
Update your profile. You don't want to miss out on a refund. Ndobeko, my next one is for you. How can taxpayers go about updating their profiles? What's the step-by-step? How easy is the process?
It's very simple, Notsele, and I think Kabulongosi has touched on real issues that our clients can face, which can be easily avoidable. But should a client want to update any information of their taxpayer profile, they can visit our website, which is www.ers.org.za. Once they land on the homepage, they will look for a tab that says Forms. They click on that tab. And under Forms, they will then select the Taxpayer Profile Maintenance Form. That's available for both individuals and non-individuals. They will then populate whatever change they're looking to update. So if it's an email address or a contact number or physical address, they'll indicate what they'd like to update. Once that's done, they can attach any supporting documents that they may have, and then they can email that to info@ers.org.za, or alternatively, they can visit any of our service centers across the country or our head office as well. And then once that has been updated, they'll receive a notification via our Tax Ease platform, which is another way in which we communicate with our clients. But I think very simple process, but very, very important one to do.
Yeah. So what would be the benefits of keeping your profile up to date and current? That one's for you, Tebo.
Okay, thank you so much. There's quite a number of benefits for keeping your profile up to date with us. I'll just make an example today. For instance, timely communications. We know that communication is a two-way stream. Sometimes it will be the ERS trying to reach out to you, or you might also be writing to the ERS. It would really be proper for us to recognize that email address is coming from this client, and we can easily link with your profile, so that even in our solutions or even in our servicing you, it's timely. And also the benefit speaks to accurate processing of refunds. We've already highlighted on that, and as well as refunds and returns. Sorry, you don't want to be delayed just because we have an old record in terms of your profile. It also another benefit is on reduced compliance risk. Like I did mention that we do package our content. We do want to assist our clients even in terms of compliance, because we are big on attacking and breaking all barriers to compliance. So even as we have packaged that content, we want to speak to you. We want to understand you. So the more you're updating your profile, is the more you're making it easier for ERS to even understand you, so that even in our packaging, we are able to speak to you and it makes more sense, and you're able to be tax compliant at the end of the day. Another benefit that I would like to address, I mean, we know lately we are all big on Data Protection Act, but you don't want to set up the ERS whereby we'll find ourselves sending crucial information, even your balances, your tax debts, to the wrong individual, just because we're still keeping that old contact detail. We really want to be sending it to the right people. We want the right person and the right people to be seeing that confidential information. So you will help us. We will help you as well by updating your detail with us, so that we keep accurate. It's also very important for us in terms of database integrity.
Yes.
We might have database, a lot of clients, but is it really accurate? We would like to keep database integrity.
Right.
Yeah.
Before Ndobeko wraps it up for us, I'd like to ask if perhaps there's any deadline by which the ERS expects clients to have updated their profiles, or it's an all-year-round process. changes?
I think Dobego put it proper to say registration is not a once-off event. It's actually an ongoing. And we really want to say, please take this as a responsibility and a very important detail, because the changes happen on your side.
Yes.
Unfortunately, if you just maybe give us this information today, we will remain with that information until you come and make those changes. So please note that the window is forever open. Whenever, and please never despise any kind of change, whatever that changes in your operations or details. One director moves to the other. Even if you're crossing the street, you're at this side today, but tomorrow you are trading in the other complex. Please come and update that detail. Yeah.
Fair enough. Thank you very much, Dobego. Wrap it up for us. What's the message, from a communications perspective to our clients, the ERS clients actually?
I think for us, it's just encouraging this updating of their taxpayer profiles. We recently conducted a brand satisfaction survey with our clients, and we were probing which communications channels work best for you. The feedback we received is clients prefer emails, and they also prefer SMSs. So this then speaks perfectly to our conversation today to say, if that's how clients want to interact and communicate with us, it's vital that we then have the most updated information regarding that. From a communications standpoint, we utilize emailers to update clients on key changes, deadline reminders. We also have a platform called IVR, which sends out like an automated reminder as well, SMSs. We have CRMs, client relationship managers, that contact clients just for any account issues or even reminders. So for us, from a comms perspective, up-to-date profiles are very, very key. So we make sure that the right message lands to our clients.
Ladies, thank you both for your time. That was Ndobeko Dlamini and Cebo Lenkosi Matlalela, both from the ERS, and we were discussing the taxpayer profile maintenance compliance. The show continues after this. We're in conversation with in-house economist Sanele Sibia. Stay tuned.